Welcome fellow Helldivers, the name's Hydro and I've got a few things to talk to you about. Of course, the hottest topic right now is the recent balance changes, namely the nerfs to the railgun, the shield backpack and the breaker. And as much as people like to shit on those changes, I personally believe that those are fine. These items were just the most dominant things out there, this didn't feel fair to me at least. And honestly, I don't think that they are that bad right now. Railgun is still incredibly powerful, Breaker still outclasses most of the primary slots, and Shield Backpack is still the best backpack probably. However, I personally just don't run backpacks. And to be honest with you, I don't actually run Railgun as well. I don't like the feel of this gun, and for me at least, even on Helldivers 2 is about having fun. So right now, I'm having fun with Spear, with Autocannon, and when I'm going against automatons, I often pick for myself recoilless rifle to destroy the dropships. However, all of those fun moments are not what you are seeing on the background of this video. What you are seeing is actually the topic of this video. A terrible, game-breaking bug that I've encountered numerous times in the past 2 days, which does not let my teammates revive. For some reason, the game only revives me. I cannot use stratagems to revive my teammates, and when we are all wiped, there is no team revive. Only I get to revive. Why that happens, I don't know, but that is something that happened to me twice already. Specifically, that happens on automaton extermination missions, maybe that happens on other automaton and even terminate missions as well that I don't know. Thank God I didn't happen to encounter that anywhere else, but the problem is there. And this is not a good thing to have in the game. This is something that worries me way more than any balance change. It's game-breaking critical bugs. Unfortunately, this is not the only bug that I've encountered in the past days. Another one that for me right now was pretty rare was loading into a mission without any stratagems except for the basic ones. Essentially, it turned out that I loaded into a game without any build except for my primary, secondary and grenades. How did that happen when I specifically know that I had prepared for the game? I don't know, but that was a troublesome situation. Another type of bugs is extraction bugs. The first that I had to encounter was when I've been playing with a friend of mine and we needed to extract from a mission. I could do that because the Pelican landed and I could get into the Pelican. However, my friend couldn't. Why would you ask me? The answer is pretty simple. She did not have a Pelican. It just wasn't present for her. So I did land in there and she didn't. I could hear her character scream down on Malevolent Creek while I flew away to the destroyer. Thank God this is the only time that I've encountered this bug. Unfortunately, this was not the only extraction bug that I encountered. Another one straight up prevented anyone from extracting from the game. How did it look? Well, plain and simple. Here's a Pelican, it lands, we get in, and nothing happens. It's just a structure on the map. It can't be destroyed, it can be run around, you can get into the Pelican, but nothing happens. There is no animation, you don't get to see inside of it, it doesn't fly away when you run away from it. Just straight up nothing happens. This bug, unlike the previous one, appeared after the recent balance patch update, so I would assume that that one is a new one. And speaking of the bugs that I encountered after the balance patch update, here are some clips of enemies just straight up appearing or disappearing into thin air. This is something that I didn't see before the balance patch. And these are all examples of pretty serious issues that I've been running into right now in my missions. Not issues like being able to lure into the mission or join another player's destroyer. not issues like having a black screen. These are straight up game-breaking bugs in the most literal sense possible. Unfortunately, while I start to see videos of people talking about how shit the new meta of Helldivers 2 is, which I, for the record, totally disagree with, I don't see people discuss the issues with bugs that much. And this is what I want to point out right now. As you can see from my channel, especially the main one, I am an active Dead by Daylight player. And what any Dead by Daylight player can tell you, we have a lot of bugs. They appear with every single patch. There are a lot of them, some of them break characters, some of them break the game completely. Some of them turn into terrible exploits. And bugs are not fun when they are omnipresent. Right now, the bugs in Helldivers don't feel that bad. They feel like something you can just laugh about with your friends. For instance, as with the bug that I started my video with, let me just get you the sound back and you will see and hear how much we laughed when that happened.
Носиком, носиком.
I don't know why this is happening, but I can't reinforce anyone.
But imagine that happening to you 5, 10, 15, 20 times. Imagine that happening every single day. Imagine that happening numerous times per day. Will that be fun for you as an active player? And this is something I hope more people start talking about in Helldivers. In my opinion and in my experience, bugs are way more serious of an issue when you are trying to play the game. Because before you talk about balance and how bad it is, the question you need to ask yourself is, can you actually play the game? Right now, yeah, totally, I'll go play Helldivers right after I stop recording this video. However, will that be possible if these bugs go unnoticed for some time, if other bugs pile on top of them? That's a question. To not end the video on such a note, I need to give credit where credit is due. The same patch that seems to be the cause for at least some of the bugs that I've been showcasing in this video actually fixed some of the issues that have been present in the game since I started playing it a few weeks ago. And this is amazing. If Arrowhead keep fixing the issues they have in their game at a nice rate, everything will be fine. But I just felt the need to bring more attention to the things that seem to be a bit overlooked right now. With that said, jump into the fray, Helldivers. We need to fight for our mechs. I'll see you on the front right now.